What's up? Good morning, guys. Back with another. So today's video, we're going to be going to get my trailer. I'm going to be fixing a couple things on it that need to be addressed. It's they're not big things. It's just little things that drive me crazy. So we're going to go be getting that taken care of. But yesterday was a nice enough day. I was able to get my truck washed. And it just looks so much more better with all that road salt off of it and everything. So one of the things that I'm going to be fixing on the trailer involves the truck as well. And it's in the bed where the trailer hooks up at. So we'll get that taken care of. So with that being said, it's about 35 degrees here in Indiana. So we'll get kind of a cold start on the old 6.4 for you. One thing about this truck, she always starts no matter how full it is. You'll see I don't have a block heater on it. It don't matter. Just let the glow plug cycle. She'll fire right up. It was negative 20 with wind chill about a month ago, and it fired up just fine. So she hasn't let me down yet. All right, let's get going. Okay, so we're back home with the trailer. We got a little spot in the deck right over here. We're gonna work on fixing. You can tell it's pretty rotted and ate up. I don't want to have that fall through if I pull a piece of equipment on or anything. And then that's the only thing we're going to tackle on the deck, because the rest of it is all in really good condition. The other thing we're going to do is up there. So as you can tell, I have to run the trailer plug down to the Reese hitch plug, because this truck never came equipped with one in the bed. So we're gonna walk back over here to my workbench. My kids are out here helping me, and I got this to go in. Well, that goes in your bed. This hooks into there, and then this comes down to your Reese hitch, and it tees off of that so you don't have to cut and splice your wires. So we're gonna work on getting that installed today. Should go fairly easy. So all right, let's get started removing that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on this. I think these boards are worse shape than I thought, so I might be able to just pry them up. And then these, I already know these aren't going to come out, so I'm going to have to get a grinder and cut them off. So let's see what happens here. Probably could just get a Sawzall, cut these real quick. That might make life easier. But I just wanted to see how easily they came up. Right now, not looking too promising. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a Sawzall because these are still holding pretty stout. Be right back. All right, we're back. Got the Sawzall. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. One sec, probably should be wearing safety glasses. You know what they say, safety first. Don't want nothing coming up hit me in the eye. So. That one broke off, so that's good. Cool. Alright, so let's... Came off pretty good. That one's in there still pretty good, so let's try splitting it in half. See if that helps. See if we can get her to come out now.
Right now,
Nope.
6:46.
Alright. I'm gonna get this one out real quick because I gotta do some more cutting because these bolts are gonna come out fairly good, so. BRB. Okay, so we got all the wood out. I just gotta go through and cut all these off because they're not gonna go through, and then we'll clean it up, get our measurement, cut our board so we can get those laid in. Okay, we got them all cleaned up. They all cut pretty good. So now get our measurement for our board, which is 22.5 inches. That'll get us to go underneath this channel, lay up, and have a little gap right here. So I'll get those boards cut, and then I'll get them laid in here, and I'll show you how I'm gonna reattach them. I've used this method to reattach the deck boards. I'm sure a lot of people do this. It's worked really good for me on all the ones I've done. So let's get after it. So these are the fasteners I'm using. I just got them off Amazon. They're a trailer deck screw, 5/16 by 18 by 2.5. So you drill your pilot hole. This board's a little warped, but it'll be okay for what I'm gonna use it for. So drill your pilot hole. I'm just gonna put 1 bolt for each side of this board because I feel 2's a little overkill. 1 will do just fine being back here. So we'll put 1 right here. Take your bolt, get you a T40 star bit, run that down in there like so, blow out your sawdust and stuff. Sometimes you gotta get them started down in the wood. Make sure you get your like the hole lined up. Put that there. Shove that in. There it goes. See? It goes straight down. Get a nice flush finish so you're not tripping over the wood, the screw. So I'm gonna put 1 there, cut another board, boom, boom, be done. All right, we got her all in. Turned out good. This board was actually a 2x10 instead of a 2x8. So I cut it to length and then I had to rip it to get it to fit in there right. I got my gap good. I ended up putting 2 bolts in this one just because I didn't like the 1 bolt in the center on each, just like this one. This one will be fine. They're tucked up under this rail, so they're not going anywhere. And then we had 1 little mishap. Ended up breaking a drill bit because I hit 1 of the old screws that I cut off when I was drilling this one right here. So I was able to get down underneath, pound the old one out, get it out of my way, clean the hole up. And then luckily I had another bit. So these deck screws, they're nice. They're 5/16 by 18 by 2.5, and they take a 9 32nd drill bit for their pilot hole. And then they got little thread cutters in there, so as you drill it in, it'll cut threads for you and drill itself in. They're T40 star bit heads, like I said. So it turned out good. As you can tell, it's dark now. When the wife got home from work, we went out for Valentine's Day, and then got back and I said, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this real quick so I know that's done. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. I'm not gonna get to the truck bed light just yet. Let's save that for another day. I got a haul going to where I gotta go up to Michigan and pick up a old 80s Ford Bronco coming up for a guy I know. He asked me if I would do that, and I said absolutely, that'd be awesome. So that'd be a fun video. Once he gets that all finalized, he's gonna let me know, and then we'll go up there. It's kind of why I wanted to get this deck done. That way it's done, out of the way, and then the rest of the deck is all good. I just gotta get that light situation tackled, and we'll be good to go. So, all right, I'm gonna go in and get cleaned up. Kids are already asleep, so I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.